Hello friends, how are you? I hope that your IELTS preparation is going well. In these days, I am getting a lot of queries from IELTS students regarding IELTS reading. Most of the students face problem in IELTS reading, and they have different kinds of problems. Some students say that they are not able to finish their IELTS reading in time. They face problem regarding time management. Some say that their scores are not improving. Some say that they are not able to understand a particular kind of question like list of headings or MCQs. So different kind of students have different kind of issues in IELTS reading. This video I'm trying to sort out all these problems and also suggest you the best way according to me for your IELTS preparation, which will help you to improve your score. So first of all, let's discuss what students do in order to improve their score. Many students say that, sir, we have been regularly practicing and we have already done almost all the Cambridge books of files, and they have done some of even say that they have done other books even. Some say that they are doing 3 readings daily and the scores are not improving. Even some say that they have been practicing and IELTS for last more than 3 months, and they have already appeared in IELTS exam for 5-6 times, but still they are facing in problems in IELTS reading. The scores are not going up. So friends, why the scores do not go up? Do you focus on these things, or you just keep on practicing? Listen, there are two ways. One is just to keep on practicing, reading daily 2-3 readings, or try to do maximum readings, but this way you will not be able to improve your score. Definitely, if this is the best way, then why the score do not go up? You have already done lot of readings, the scores do not go up. Then what should be done to increase the score? Then students start taking help of their teachers, or sometimes they talk to someone who is they consider very good in English. They ask them, sir, what should we do to improve? Or they try to discuss their problems with them. They help them in finding the solution, but still things remain same. Friends, if you ask your teacher, then his reading will improve, not yours. So every time there are different kind of reading passages, so every time you have to read a different story, a different matter. Maybe it is right that in the beginning, if you are a beginner and you take somebody's help, there is nothing wrong in that. But if you are already familiar with the reading questions, and you have done around 20-30 readings, and still the scores are not improving, and you are asking someone to tell you where the exact location of the answer, or what is the right answer and how it can be find out, then there is something wrong in your practice. Actually, we all say that practice makes a man perfect, but if your practice is wrong, if your approach is imperfect, then how can you be perfect? So it is same like that. If your practice is imperfect, the results will be wrong, the score will not go up. So you should ask yourself that in the last 1 to 3 months, when you have been practicing your reading, how many new words of English you have learned? Have you noticed down the words from the academic passages, and try to find out their meanings, try to understand their different shades of their meanings, whether they are in noun form, adverb form, or verb form? And have you noted down in any diary? Have you made any your personal dictionary for this? So if these things you are not doing, it means that you are just practicing, and you are not going into the depth of the reading, or you are not understanding. You just try to watch some tips and tricks from YouTube. Even you have seen many tips and tricks from my own channel, but things do not improve but simply by following tips and tricks. They are just for they can be only used when you don't have enough time, or you are running out of time, and you have to do lot of questions. So at that time they can be used, but they are not the 100% sure way of getting 7 or 8 bad in reading, or whatever your target score is. So what you need to do is you need to understand the passages. Understanding is very important. Understand the questions, understand the language of the passage, then find out the answers. For example, if you are doing questions like list of reading, and you scan the paragraph very quickly, Quick scanning will not give you any understanding. You just scan for the keywords, but that is not an understanding. Scanning for the keywords may help you to find out the concerned paragraph where the answer could be, but in order to find the answer you need to understand that paragraph. Another thing is that while doing list of headings, for example, you just read the paragraph, then create your own heading in your mind, like what kind of heading that can be created or designed for this type of paragraph. If you think about your own list of headings by reading the paragraphs, and after that matching that your created headings with the headings given, you will find it's very easy to find out the right kind of heading, or you can easily match with them. Or you should read the heading statements and think about which kind of paragraph can be related to this kind of mind work. If you do, then possibility of finding the right answers is very high. The same thing happens with the blanks, or objective type of questions, or MCQs, or which paragraph contains the given information. Whatever the type of questions are there, you need to develop a sound understanding. And in order to develop the understanding, you have to be a little bit slow down. You do not try to do 40 questions in 1 hour in the beginning. Or if your scores are less, suppose you are getting 17 correct out of 40, it means that 23 you are doing incorrect, or that might be done by you because you do the things in speed. You just focus on one passage. You should not go to next passage until you are able to get 12 out of 13 in case of first passage, because the first passage is the easiest passage. And if you are scoring 6-7 out of 13 in the first passage, it means that you should not move to the next passage. So you should keep on searching the answers of all those questions that you did wrong. When you are satisfied with your answers, that I am not able to find out 13 out of 13, whether you have taken more than 20 minutes or 25 minutes or 30 minutes, it doesn't matter. In the beginning, your intention should be that I should be able to do as many as correct possible, and those who left incorrect, you should focus on that. After the focusing on that, if you are not able to do those questions, then you can take the help of your teacher, but that should be done at the last stage, when you give up that it's not possible for me to understand these leftover questions. That might be 1 or 2. If you are leaving your answer is you are getting 5 and 8 are wrong, then you should not go to your teacher. Then you should work on your vocabulary and work on your understanding. And another thing is that most of the students, while doing reading, they start feeling fed up after some time. Means they are not able to focus. Their mind goes on shorter journeys, and they start thinking about something personal or related to their friends or related to your daily routine things. And then after spending 5-6 minutes, then again they come back. In this way, they waste their precious time. Reading is just like a fighting, and you cannot allow your mind to divert from the reading passages. So try to focus. This is your effort that will bring the results, not somebody else's efforts. If you ask someone for the answers, then his brain will improve, not your brain will improve. Your situation will remain same as it is. So focus on your reading and try to read those passages with which you are not familiar with. Like, for example, try to find out certain articles. If you are a student of science, then try to read articles on economics, try to read article on management, business, banking, or other sort of things that are not related to your field. Because reading you get, academic reading that you get, that is the passages that are from vast area, and it can be any kind of topic. And the last and the most important thing that I would like to share with you, that collect as many as words possible. Learning new words will improve your reading. This is the only mantra, the only secret that I'm going to share with you. And even you have heard many YouTubers. Now, one more thing that I would like to say, you hear that the students in these days watch so many videos on YouTube, and they think that by watching the videos on YouTube, actually they are practicing the IELTS. Actually, they are not doing this. They are just grumbling in the darkness to find out easiest method or shortcut method or the easiest way. Friends, the easiest way is not in IELTS reading. IELTS reading is a difficult path, but you have to go on your own by making efforts. So stop watching the videos. There are so many nonsense videos are over there. You just focus on your own practice. So I hope that this video will help you to boost your morale and help you to focus once again on your reading. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you will enjoy this.